Hello everyone. In the previous video, we have discussed that how a system or the pair of linear equation in two variable will be consistent or inconsistent, in which condition lines will be parallel, coincident, or they will intersect with each other at a single point, or a unique solution will exist. Today we will discuss about the algebraic methods of solving a pair of linear equation. So basically we have three methods. One is the substitution method, other one is the elimination method, and the third and the last one is the cross multiplication method. So let's start with the first one, that is the substitution method. We will try to understand substitution method by taking one example. So let's take one easy one starting with. So let's say example number one is one equation is given as 7x minus 15y is equal to 2, and other is x plus 2y is equal to 3. Let's say this is your equation number 1 and this is your equation number 2. Then in the substitution method, what we have to do, we will try to write down the value of one variable in the terms of other from any of the equation. Then we will substitute the value of that variable in any of the equation. What we have to do, let us suppose we use the equation number 1. So if we try to, or we are using the equation number 2, if we write from equation 2 x plus 2y is equal to 3, or x will be 3 minus 2y. Now you will write substitute the value of x in equation 1. Remember one thing here, that if you have utilized the equation number 2 in the first step, then the value of x will be substituted in the other equation, not in the same, because if you substitute the value of x in the same equation, then you will get nothing, you will get the same equation one more time. So on substituting the value of x in the equation number 1, so equation is 7x minus 15y is equal to 2. Now substitute this, so this will be 7 times 3 minus 2y minus 15y is equal to 2. Try to simplify this thing further. It will give you 21 minus 14y minus 15y is equal to 2. On simplifying it further, you will get 29 times y is equal to minus times 19, or the y will come out as 19 upon 29. Now what we have to do? Now let's say this was your equation number 3. So we have got the value of y as 19 by 29, and let us suppose that this equation x minus x is equal to 3 minus 2y, it was equation number 3. Now substitute the value of y on substituting the value of y in equation 3, you will get x is equal to 3 minus 2 times y, that is 19 by 29. So on further simplification, this will give you 49 upon 29. So from here we have got the values. X is equal to 49 upon 29, and the value of y is 19 by 29. So this is the solution. x is this, x is equal to 49 upon 29 and y is equal to 19 upon 29. Let's take one more example. Example number 2. Equation number 1 is given as 3x by 2 minus 5y over 3 is equal to minus 2, and the second equation is x by 3 plus y by 2 is equal to 13 by 6. Equation number 1 and the equation number 2. So now first we will try to write these two equations in the standard form. So if you try to take the LCM for the first equation, this will come out as 6. So the first equation will be 9x minus 10y is equal to minus 12. This is your equation number 1 in the standard form. Similarly, second equation will be 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. Now these are the two equations. First is 9x minus 10y is equal to minus 12, and the second one is 2x plus 3y is equal to 13. So as we have done in the previous example, if we use second equation, then from equation 2 you will get 2x is equal to 13 minus 3y, or you will get x is equal to 13 minus 3y whole divided by 2. Let's say this is your equation number 3. Now substitute the value of x in equation 1. So equation 1 is 9x minus 10y is equal to minus 12. Now substituting the value of x will give you 9 times 13 minus 3y whole divided by 2 minus 10y is equal to minus 12. Simplify it. On simplifying, this will give you, first we will try to this thing. So on simplification, this will give you 117 minus 27y minus 20y is equal to minus 24. On further simplification, this will give you 117 minus 47y is equal to minus 24, or this will be minus 47y is equal to minus 24 minus 117. On simplifying, we will get this will get cancel out, y will come out as 3. So we have got the value of y as 3. Now substitute the value of y in equation 3. This will give you x is equal to 13 minus 3 into 3 divided by 2, that is x is equal to 13 minus 9 divided by 2, or 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So the answer is x is equal to 2 and y is equal to 3. So this is the substitution method. Now we will talk about the elimination method. So again we will try to understand the elimination method with the help of an example. Let's say one example is first equation is 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000. Let's say this is the equation number 1. Then 7x minus 3y is equal to 2000. This is your equation number 2. Now in the elimination method, what we have to do? First of all, in the very first step, by multiplying any constant, by multiplying in both the equations by any non-zero constant, we will make the coefficients equal either for x or for y. So if we say multiply equation 1 by 3 and equation 2 by 4, what will we get? We will get, if you are multiplying the equation number 1 by 3, this will give you 27 times x minus 12 times y is equal to 6000, equation number 1. And if you multiply it by 4, that will give you 28 times x minus 12 times y is equal to 8000. Now what can we do? If we subtract equation number 2 from the equation number 1, then what will happen? Subtract equation 2 from equation 1. So on subtracting, what will you get? You will get that this thing will get cancelled out, or we can write it as like this, that 27x minus 12y was equal to 6000. This is 28x minus 12y is equal to 8000, and we are saying that we will subtract. So on subtracting, the sign will change. This will become negative, this is positive, and this is negative. So this will get cancelled out. From here you will get minus x is equal to minus times 2000, or the value of x will come out as x is equal to 2000. Now what can we do? We can substitute this value of x in either of the equation. So if we say, or what can we do is, instead of writing these two equations and 1 and 2, if we write it as 3 and 4, so subtract the equation 4 from 3. Why we are doing this? The reason behind that is, when you will try to substitute the value of x, so if we will substitute this value of x in the original equation, then it will be easier for us to calculate. So now you will write, on substituting value of x in equation 1. So what was the equation 1? Equation 1 was 9x minus 4y is equal to 2000. Now substitute x is equal to this, so 9 into 2000 minus 4y is equal to 2000. So if we try to simplify this thing, on simplification you will get y is equal to 4000. So we have got the answer as x is equal to 2000 and y is equal to 4000. So what are we doing in the elimination method? In the first step, we are making the coefficients equal either for x or for y. Then we are subtracting or we are adding both the equations. So what will happen? One of the variable, either the x or the y, will get eliminated. You will get the value of any one of the variable. Then substitute that value in any of the original equation. Then you will get the value of the other variable also. This is the method by which we can find out the values of x and y, or whatever the variables are involved there, we can find out. So what can we do? We can take one more example. So example number 2 is a lending library has a fixed charge for first 3 days and an additional charge for each day thereafter. Now the condition is given that two candidates are there. One is the Sarita, other one is the Sushi. Sarita is paying rupees 27 for keeping the book for 7 days and the Sushi is paying rupees 21 for keeping the book for 5 days. Now we are interested in finding out the fixed charge and the charge for extra day. Let's begin with the question. First step will be let, this is the solution, let fixed charge be rupees X and charge for extra day be Y. Now according to the question, if you try to make the equations according to question, it is given that for the Sarita, let's fixed charge is X. So this is for 3 days and she is keeping the book total for 7 days. So what are the rest of the number of days? 4. Per day she has to pay rupees Y, so 4Y, and the total she is paying rupees 27. Similarly, for the second candidate, for the Sushi, this will be fixed charge is rupees X and then for next 2 days this is 2Y and this is 21. Equation number 2. Now if we have to use the elimination method, so very simple, if we add equation number 1 and 2, if we add equation 1 and 2, यहाँ पर लिख दीजिए on adding, so you will get nothing. You will get nothing on adding, so we will not add it. We will write on subtracting. What will happen? The sign will get changed for the second equation. This x will get cancelled out. From here you will get 2y is equal to 6. Y will come out as 3. Now what we have to do, now substitute the value of 1 in any of the equations. So we will write on substituting value of y in equation 2, this will give you x plus 2y is equal to 21. So x plus 6 is equal to 21. Then your x will come out as 15. So the answer is our fixed charge for 3 days is rupees 15 and charge for extra day, charge for extra day is 3 rupees per day. So this is the method of elimination. So in this video we have learned about how to find out the values of the variable or how to find out the given pair of linear equation in two variable by the substitution method and by the elimination method. For the cross multiplication method, I'll prepare a separate video. Thank you so much. That's it for the day.